Today we're going to be talking about YouTuber and content creator Eugenia Cooney, who has risen in popularity due to her anorexia. In the past, she's been in a documentary that Shane Dawson did where he showed her off and after she had went to rehab for it. But lately, she seems to be not looking very healthy. What's a good word? How do I word it without people being mad about body shame? Look, she's obviously unhealthy, and she is doing a lot of TikTok streams. She's going on TikToks with these long live streams, and the people that are in the comment section that are talking to her are talking about the way she looks and how awful she looks, how sick she looks, she's going to die and all that stuff. And she seems to be enjoying it, which I've learned today is a common trait for anorexic people. Apparently, like they like to hear people's reactions to their bodies, which is surprising to me.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's what I was told, at least. And then there's also a lot of people on the internet don't really like her mom very much because her mom has been featured in many videos, and I guess the mom should have gotten her some help a long time ago. But like I said, she did go to rehab at one point, but that was through one of her friends intervening and trying to get her to go. But now she's no longer going. And I found a video from Smart Psych here that is the psychology of Eugenia Cooney. And I want to go through it just so we can get kind of like the whole backstory of what's led up to this moment now, because you look at the situation and she is obviously and has always been using her condition for views. It's like the reverse Nick Avocado, right?
Right.
Which both lead to early deaths. And
health struggles in general, right?
Yeah, and it's so it just kind of wanted to just educate everyone on the situation going on with her and kind of the backstory, because it is interesting, and there's also like a flavor of soapbox that I've been on for forever, which is content creation leading to people leading unhealthy lives, like doing it for views. Even like the Kick video that we had previously about, just being as crazy as you can be, doing these crazy situations to get views. And then it leaks into your life like this. I wouldn't even say leaked. I think it becomes your life. Anyway, so it hits home with me, not with the anorexic part, obviously, but just the content creation and separating yourself from your content kind of thing. And anyway, let's get into it and let's learn a little bit today.
Whilst Eugenia is known for her incredibly thin physique, there's something even darker going on beneath the surface. To be able to
okay, I was just the clip there of Shane Dawson like locking the door here. Actually, is that her right there? Maybe, I don't know.
To be able to understand what's really going on, we need to go to May 2013.
10 years ago.
Where she shows off some of her favourite outfits, and it is clear that she's very thin.
Yeah, so here we go. We got her very, very old videos, 2013. She's doing like clothing hauls or whatever, right? And this stays like even to now. She still like dresses up almost like in costume when she's streaming like live on TikTok. And what Mary was telling me is that she shows up like every day on TikTok. Like every single day she's out there like allowing herself to be a spectacle for attention. Yeah, so way back then, she's obviously very thin already. This room's a mess. It's like almost an episode of Hoarders.
This is what I wore on Saturday, so I have a bodysuit on with this fringe jacket.
Keep in mind at this point, Eugenia's fans can actually be seen in the comments engaging with the content in a meaningful way.
Right, okay, they pointed out everyone's nice in the comments for now.
However, with each video, Eugenia seems to become slimmer and slimmer until her bones can be seen, and fans begin to flood the comments with their concerns for Eugenia's mental state.
So this is a pretty classic thing, right? We've seen this before in other content creator stuff. Like they're doing this thing, everyone's like, oh, yay, supportive. And then it gets to the point where like, everybody's like, well, hang on a minute, something's actually wrong here.
Right.
And then eventually that turns to toxicity.
But because you're being talked about, they're like, oh man, what I'm doing is working, Yeah,
well, it becomes your fans are concerned, your people that are watching you are concerned, and then when it becomes obvious that you're not even interested in helping yourself and you are doing it as the spectacle, right, then they quickly turn on you because it's like, it's not good,
No, not at all.
And then she like I said, she did the Shane Dawson thing. I think like Jeffree Star even like reacts to her and like laughs at her and stuff like that whole pod of like YouTube is interested in her, which is always dangerous and a big red flag.
In more recent years, fans have noticed that the weight loss has taken a real toll on her
Because
physique.
currently, like you could see like how red her skin is.
They pointed out that her legs are red in colour.
Eugenia, your knees are purple. Don't worry, guys. I think my knees are fine.
Yeah, her knees are fine. Fine. You know, the nurses are coming in. This is severe. She needs admitted. Her heart gives out. I mean, everyone. That's pretty much where everyone is right now. Actually, they've been there for years. They're like, it's sad to say, but they're almost like watching and waiting for her to die at this point, which is extremely just insane.
Eugenia has also been observed to be having some sort of seizures whilst on her streams, which she actually denies.
I move my arm and then I'm having a seizure to some people. That's another thing people like to say lately is that I'm having a seizure, which I definitely have not had any seizures on stream.
Haven't had any seizures on stream. On stream.
Not on stream.
Not on stream, guys.
Yeah.
In the early days of her internet career, Eugenia does not really address her slim appearance.
And even like back in the day, like she has a pretty face, and she's just a pretty face, and she was very thin and anorexic. I guess that was like what was the original why she was getting views. I'm not familiar enough with it to know if like the anorexic community like tried to make her like the poster child or whatever, you know. But right. I wouldn't doubt it.
However, in a YouNow clip from 2016, Eugenia tells fans that she's naturally skinny and she denies being unwell.
I'm just kind of like naturally like this, I guess. Like
naturally skinny. That's about like Amberlynn Reed going on her 18th diet.
Right.
Water weight.
Why am I so skinny? I guess this is just me something.
Wow.
I don't actually like watching it. Like it makes me. It's that uncanny valley feeling whenever I watch her move around, I guess, because it's like so unnatural.
Yeah.
Eugenia maintains this narrative over the next few years, despite posting a lot of outfit videos in which she shows off her body, and it's clear she's still losing more weight.
Yeah, that's what she does. What is it, bod checks or something like that? I forget what actually they call it, but she just shows off how skinny she is.
Yeah.
Like it's extremely obvious that it's for views.
I hate this. Like for her, it's like what we've been talking about in general in several of our other videos, just the things that people do for fame, man, and it's just so not worth. It's just so not worth, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm hoping they get to the part where she actually like went to rehab and all that soon.
My doctor thinks I'm totally fine, and they're
What? Stop lying.
Right.
It then became known that Eugenia was put on a psychiatric hold and sent to a locked medical facility for a month-long treatment program.
This is when she went to the rehab. She's locked door treatment. They're saying, you're not leaving, you're staying here until you get better.
This is because her friend and fellow YouTuber Jacqueline Glynn raised the concerns with the authorities.
We did an intervention and the mental health professionals showed up.
Yeah, it's not all the fans and everyone else that's telling her that this is bad. It's like the other YouTuber friends were like, hey,
yeah,
you know, this has been going on for, at this point, well, I forget when this was made, but like 6 or 7 years already. Maybe it's time to, pump the brakes.
So they ended up deciding that they wanted to take her into care, and they ordered something called a 5150. Take you
involuntary
without,
hold.
Yeah.
They gave her the 5150. It means you're not in the right mindset to take care of yourself kind of thing. Like, you got to be admitted.
A chapter of Eugenia's life was documented by successful YouTuber Shane Dawson.
Then Shane Dawson swoops in.
In this video, Eugenia confirms the decade-long speculation about her eating problems and admits to being unwell.
So yes, I was like dealing with an eating disorder.
Yeah, and she like goes through and is like, yep, it's true. Everything everyone said that I was at an eating disorder. It's like, the extremely obvious situation. She's like, yes, it's true.
Eugenia made some follow-up videos, including documenting what she ate for breakfast, which seemed promising to her fans. However, since then, fans have noticed that Eugenia seems to have lost weight again, and has stopped being so open about the recovery process.
She's relapsed. She's going backwards.
Wow.
Clips have emerged from her Twitch streams where she appears to be again in denial about her eating problems.
Because they were doctors that weren't really that familiar with me in the past, guys. Like, they were kind of new doctors to me.
She's so like,
Wow.
They were new doctors. They didn't know her yet. They didn't know her like that, It does not take a doctor to diagnose what's going on here at all. Like it is, deny it all you want. The painting is like literally in your videos.
Was a Twitter statement about, that was all scripted, like literally.
It was all scripted.
It was like written for me.
It wasn't what I was going to say. Oh my God.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
What happened in her life? Like she went and got the help and she was getting on a healthier track. And then after that, she just fell right off and started denying everything again.
Stand 10 toes on the fact that you never wanted help. I will. I didn't, really, being honest.
She maintains
She doesn't want it, which is the part that's the struggle of all of it, right? You can't help anyone that doesn't want to get help.
Well, that's the reason for the 5150.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they were like, listen, you don't want to help you, but we're not going to sit back and watch you die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. And the fact that it's like back to that again
Wow, man.
is mind-boggling.
the belief that her friend Jacqueline shouldn't have approached the authorities and got her help.
And now the YouTube friend that helped her betrayed her. The betrayal.
Wow.
Her thumbnails are usually quite shocking, exposing her slim physique and drawing the attention of the viewer. Many people accuse Eugenia of doing this deliberately in order
Now,
to
of course she's doing it deliberately. Absolutely. 110%. She wouldn't be doing it if she wasn't doing it deliberately.
Yeah.
This content creation, everything they're doing is deliberate.
However, she seems to constantly make excuses and tell fans that she is fine.
You don't have to worry about me because, I really feel like I'm doing fine.
It's just like that's more part of like the act is like the outrage of the whole thing, right? It's just like agging it on more, be like, I'm fine, you guys are wrong. It's literally feeding into it to make it worse,
It reminds me of the one Twitch streamer, the chick who would literally just sit there and troll people. They'd be like, oh, you're so awful. It's like, oh, no, you guys are bad. You just don't know what good is, or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name, but it's like the same thing,
I'm almost suspicious that something happened like off camera, like just a conversation with like Shane Dawson or whoever was there for like production wise that sent the wrong message. Like, I don't think they sat there and like said, you need to do that. Like no one in their right mind would tell her that she needs to do more of this. But maybe a conversation of like content creation of like how you need to like, I don't know, milk what you got or whatever stuck and made her or caused her to go back. Or maybe she really didn't want help to begin with. Or she took a break and she got the boost from Shane Dawson and the other people that were reacting to it and wanted to like take advantage of the situation and make more content.
Right.
Yeah, there's like a number of things. Like just thinking from a content creation standpoint and the slippery slopes there are, very, very easily like that video indirectly could have caused the whole thing like very easily.
Right, because now I got momentum. I gotta go.
Yeah, the no one wants to see you get better, right? I mean, they do, but I'm talking about as far as like getting more views. The trash fire got to keep burning if you want to get the views. Right,
exactly. You can't use those same thumbnails for clickbait. You know what I mean? The shocking whatevers. If you're healing, right?
Yeah. So, if she's legitimately getting better, people will come by and go, "Oh, I'm glad you're getting better," and then they disappear. They don't watch anymore because the tragedy is over with. Which is the sad part of the internet. I mean, that's literally the reason.
Is the sad part of the internet, bro.
Is literally the reason like streamers, like you don't have your old school streamers that just like play a game. Now all the new up and comers are all these people that are stirring drama, doing dumb stuff, pulling their dick out on stream, whatever, it's all this, all this stuff that you see. And that's what people, it's not even what they want to watch. It's just what they will watch,
Right. Yeah. Crazy. That's even worse, dude. That's even worse, but you're right.
But I guess it also goes into like us making videos about like, 1,000-pound sisters and stuff like that. Like, is that making it worse too? I don't know. I don't know. Food for thought. I think about that. I think about that kind of thing often, but then if I didn't do it, I wouldn't have any videos. So
right.
It's like,
Well, this is what we do. This is what we do.
Try to be constructive and helpful, I guess. Try to do it with good intentions. The good intentions being to spread awareness to where maybe someone will get through to her, or maybe she'll even watch this video and maybe something we say maybe strikes a chord and makes a change, but heavily doubt, we're haters probably.
I wish Eugenia could be like this again. Well, too bad, because she's not probably ever going to be like that again. So too bad. Sorry.
Jeez.
Wow.
Apologize to your fans. Apologize to yourself.
Right.
Eugenia revealed that bullying was something I dealt with pretty severely from the time I was 6, basically all the way through to high school.
People hit me in the head with yo-yos, and I got like pushed against a wall a couple
So
of
this is, help me out with this in the comment section and everything. Whenever it gets to the point of like being bullied in school, like, I have been bullied before. I figure like most people have had like not the best time in school. Like someone was mean to you, you can call it bullying. And she's obviously her experiences. Excuse me, doing my mouth almost. Her experience is a little more extreme than that. But I always wonder if this becomes like an excuse, because she's like late 20s, early 30s now or something like that. And if like, I am still destroying my, or I'll call it what it is. I'm still slowly killing myself in my adulthood because people bullied me when I was in school. It's like up to you at some point to get the help you need, like through professionally, or I don't want to be like, just get over it, just don't be depressed or anything like that. But I always wonder if it becomes just like an excuse. We went through the era of self-diagnosed mental disorders, and I'm like this because of my mental disorder, and all of that, to where it was just like bad behavior had an excuse all the time.
And instead of changing it, it's like, well, this is just why I am like this, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Instead of like trying to like manage your mental disability or your mental disorder, you like just wear it on your sleeve like you're proud of it, and it's why you're doing things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, like you said earlier, right? If you don't want to do it, if you don't want to do the work, right? Because that's what therapy is. It's a bunch of tools and helpful things that will help you when you decide to do the work. Right. You know what I mean? Because ultimately it's your life, my life, whoever, you know what I mean? Like whoever we're talking about, it's up to them. And she is just not wanting. Right. She doesn't want to use these tools. She doesn't want the tools. And she's using this thing not only as a cop-out, but like for financial gain too, and fame or whatever.
Right,
like,
yeah, talk about it.
It's so bad, bro. It's not good, man.
Yeah, because when you make a video talking about like your traumas and stuff like that, then of course you get the people be like, oh yeah, woo, we got your back, which is good and support and all that, but still like the core problems, because she's went to rehab, like she's been obviously she's been given the tools for success because they let her out, but not using them, and then like people were mean to me or whatever. It's just like, I guess that's
sad, man. It's sad. It's sad to watch.
It's like, at what point do you take responsibility?
So now we're going to look at Eugenia's family.
Aha! There, the fam. That's what I've been waiting on. The old family. Is this mom? She's been, she must be, she's picking up all the food that Eugenia's not eating.
Fans have expressed their concerns over the years about Eugenia's mum. In a live stream during 2020, Eugenia asks her mum's permission to go upstairs and collect her games console.
Right, so we didn't talk about this at the beginning. She still lives with her parents, and the mom, like I said, has been on several videos. And in this clip right here, she asked for permission to go upstairs and get her video game console, which is odd.
Is my Switch still upstairs? Can I like get it?
Some fans have pointed out.
So it's like, can I get it? I don't know if she means like, will you bring it to me or what? But it I've seen that clip before, and it was weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, I don't have the context for it. I don't know if she meant like, can you bring it to me, or can I leave my room? Do I have permission as, an adult to do anything?
Right. Or mom could have said, I'm busy. Hey, I'm about to be busy. Don't interrupt me,
Oh, yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe there's more. Maybe I shouldn't try to connect dots on that one. Yeah. Maybe the mom's not super controlling and evil.
Fans were also concerned by the large metal bar that's put across the door to lock it.
It's weird.
It's very heavy.
Oh. Yeah, there's oh my god. Like walks one day.
Of course he makes the face. I mean, like, look, people are crazy out there. I don't know where they live. They may live in a bad neighborhood. You need to have that. I need one of those for my house.
I heard that.
What we do have on this house that I'm living in now is we have like, I'll show you, it has like metal shutters that close over like windows and stuff, especially if you like live near like water and things like that.
Really?
Yeah. And so at night I just like close the front shutter of the front door.
Nice.
Yeah, it's there. Why not? You know, more
safety. Why not?
Yeah, but nobody can kick my door in. I mean, they can still go through a window, I guess, but still, you know, they gotta get inventive if they're going to get in.
By supporting her online activity, in which she flaunts her slim physique in revealing outfits, many fans worry that Eugenia's mum is encouraging Eugenia's behaviours. Some speculate that she takes a percentage of Eugenia's earnings or receives gifts from Eugenia.
Oh, they think the mom's getting some money out of this? They think mom's got her cash cow? Is that what they're suspicious of? I mean, if it's just her and her mom, like if it's just her and her mom living there, like the bar on the door makes 100% sense to me. And if she's having to pay rent to live there, you know, okay, I get that, you know, maybe.
How is your mom okay watching you wilt away? She's not. My mom lives with me. She knows that I'm fine.
I know she eats. She takes good care of herself.
Exactly. See?
Yeah, see there, mom's here. See, I eat. Obviously, guys. Can't you tell by looking at me? Yeah. I eat once a week, maybe.
She does take good care of herself. Her mom's aware that her daughter was sent to rehab, right?
Yeah. Well, apparently her mom was mad about it too. So, yeah.
Eugenia also claims that her mum disapproves of fans worrying about her weight, advising Eugenia that they're bullies.
She ignored chat. Yes, no, my mom's not concerned about my weight. No, that was their question.
Mom, leave the dogs fat. Everybody. That dog is well fed. Mom, yeah, call it like they're all bullies. Okay, Mom. All right.
Now I'm starting to think, man, I don't know.
All things aside, like whether like there's a reason that she's trying, if she's supportive for monetary reasons or whatever, what kind of parent do you got to be to like look at your kid in this state and be like, yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine. That's fine.
As a parent, you know, you want the best for your kid. I don't know, man. Some people value like maybe this video has something right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're right about the mom supporting the money part. And that bothers me in itself. You know what I mean?
Well, I was just going from the angle of like, in what scenario would you be okay with this as a parent, period? And I can't think of one.
I can't.
Like at all.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's healthy to be exactly quite my size, you know what I mean, at the moment. But you know what I mean? Like, this is, it's going down a road, you know what I mean? And it's been a road already.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's nuts.
Whilst Eugenia has seemingly relapsed and continues to struggle, we can only hope that one day soon she is ready to get further help and that she has the full support of her friends and family in doing so.
Yep, that's about all we can really hope for, is that one day that she'll be like, you know what? Maybe everyone's right. Maybe I am anorexic. Maybe I am unhealthy. That was a rough watch, but still made it through it. What can actually? There's nothing we could do. Nothing you can do. It's like shame because she's like from the earlier videos, she's charismatic and she, like entertaining, even outside of her physical looks. And it's just come to that is like, man, just take care of yourself. It's not worth it. It's not. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Touch my friends. Love you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Just take care of yourself.